we head back to court, let's bring in National Trial Attorney Michael Jaafar. Michael, first of all, thank you as always for joining us both here. But second of all, how do you feel like this is for defense? Basically, it's a cause of death defense, saying it's not our fault that they died. We didn't kill anybody. What do you think?
For the defense, I think it's going to be, I think the defense have a lot of options here, tons of options. I think, so, you know, Judge, actually, I'm upset that the court is not letting us watch this trial because this is the most complicated type of trial. We always talk about law school exam questions. This is the most complicated type of trial to handle, right? The most difficult for the prosecutor, difficult for the defense, because you have, you know, you have two murder victims. You're the prosecution. You have to defend. You have to prove that both of these girls who have completely different, distinct biologies and fact patterns were killed. So the defense have tons of options here. We already know from their opening statement that they're going to come in there and say, well, these girls, they were already taking their own drugs. Those are the defense attorneys for Pierce. And for Osborne, he has even more defenses. So I think this is going to be very complicated for the defense, because at the end of the day, who killed them? How were they killed, right? You can't prove that my client gave them the drugs. They were already taking ketamine. They were already taking cocaine. They already had fentanyl in their system. This was the first time that they met them. Why are you assuming that my client gave them the killing drugs? So I think they have a whole buffet of options, and I'm really upset we don't get to see this trial, because honestly, I could learn a ton by watching this trial. I've been practicing for 20 years. If I could watch this entire trial, I'd learn something every other minute. So, you know, it's kind of, you know, frustrating that we don't get to see the whole entire trial and only the openings. Even the openings, I've learned a couple of things.